You're watching UnrealEntGaming. This is Beerus, the god of destruction. Make sure you subscribe to UnrealEntGaming and push the like button for me, or else I'll Hakai you from existence.
Oh, and do make sure to watch the entire video all the way through. And to follow UnrealEntGaming on both Instagram and Twitter.
Whiz, enough. On to the video.
The concept behind Halloween is a tradition that many people embrace, especially when Halloween season is in full effect. However, what if the concepts of Halloween and the principles of Halloween were also embraced and adapted within the Dragon Ball franchise? As Goku takes his son Goten trick-or-treating, he later comes to realize that in fact he and his son are not alone. And in this Dragon Ball Super Halloween special, we tell the tale of Goku's unusual encounter with an entity that goes by many names but is only better known as being the Boogeyman himself. Now, before we dive any further into this video, if you are new to the channel and of course have a love and passion for all things Dragon Ball and anime related and want to be kept up to date with everything in regards to Dragon Ball, the Dragon Ball Super manga, and everything involving the Dragon Ball IP, then I do encourage you guys to go on over and smash that subscribe button and turn on all notifications to never miss a single video on this channel, as well as giving this video a big thumbs up by slapping that like button down below if you guys are simply stoked, ready, and excited to see what the future holds in regards to the Dragon Ball franchise. And with all that being said, I want to thank you all so much for your support, and let's dive straight into the video. As our story begins with Goku being shown taking his son Goten out trick-or-treating, with Goten shown dressed up as Lord Beerus. Goten had seemingly collected a lot of candy, in which went on to catch Goku's attention, as Goku went on to comment, "Say, you have a lot of candy there, kiddo. I guess dressing up like Lord Beerus really helped out a lot, huh?" With Goten responding, "You bet, Dad. I'm going to collect the most amount of candy, and then I'll show Trunks that my costume was better than his. He went as Frieza, so I decided to choose Beerus. See? We're almost at the top," Goten says. "Can we go to one more house? I want to show Trunks all the goodies that I've collected, so can we just check out one more house? Please, Dad?" As Goku then went on to respond, "Well, you know how your mom feels about this, but don't say you got it from me, okay? Let's make it quick since it's getting late. I did promise Chi-Chi that we wouldn't be out for long." As Goten went on to ask, "Hey, Dad, how come you're not dressed up? If you could choose to dress up as anybody that you know, who would it be? And you can't say Beerus because that's my costume. So who would it be?" As Goku responds, "Well, to be honest, I really don't know, but if I had to choose, I'd probably dress up like Broly. You weren't there when me and Vegeta fought him, but boy was he scary after he transformed." But unbeknownst to both Goku and Goten, over out in the distance behind them in an alleyway, it almost appears as though someone seems to be watching them, with of course Goku being the only one between them to be able to sense this. He then went on to turn his head by asking, "What was that just now?" "Goten, I'm sorry we have to cut things a little short here, but I promise I'll make this up to you later. I want you to leave and go home. Now. Don't make me have to tell you twice. I don't want you lingering around here, not after what I just sensed. Now go home and I'll meet you there." And with Goten having no other choice but to listen to his father, Goten then went on to take off, as Goku went on to tell him, "Don't worry about me, Goten. Just go. I'll catch up with you shortly." As Goten responds, "Okay. Are you okay, Dad? I don't sense anything." "Goten, just listen to me and go. Now." And as soon as Goten then takes his leave in venturing back home, Goku then went on to say to himself, "Now what was that? I haven't felt anything that dark in a long time. That energy just now, it felt heavy, but extremely cold and empty. But as quickly as I felt it, it's gone. I think it was coming from inside of that alleyway over there." And as soon as Goku then made his way inside, he then went on to realize that the entity that he was sensing was no longer there. As Goku went on to continue, "That's strange. It felt like it was coming from right here, but there's nothing. Well, maybe my mind is playing tricks on me. But at the same time, I know I felt this strange energy before, but I can't seem to remember where. Either I'm just imagining things or there really is something out there. Until then, out of nowhere, Michael Myers, who was standing behind Goku the entire time, then went on to make his move in his attempts of stabbing Goku, and as he did, Goku went on to quickly avoid Michael's attack as Goku went on to shout, "Hey, whoa, where the heck did he just pop out from? I couldn't even sense him. Wait, that's the energy I was just tracking down." As Michael went on to waste little time in his attempts of trying to slash Goku again, and as he did, Goku was able to grab onto Michael's hand this time as Goku went on to ask, "Hey, what's the big deal? Have you lost your mind? Wait a second, that knife and that mask. I remember you," Goku says. "You're that guy who attacked me inside of that house when I was looking for the Dragon Balls. You are alive?" But Michael Myers was not interested in having any kind of conversation with Goku, so instead, he ends up grabbing Goku by the neck and tossing him against the wall in the alleyway, and as he did, Goku's body went on to bounce off as he went on to say to himself, "Ah, damn it, he's just as troublesome as he was the first time I saw him. I can't slip up and let him get the better of me. I've got to turn it around on him," and that's exactly what Goku does, because as soon as Goku went on to casually kick Michael Myers away, he then went on to tell him, "What the heck is your problem? You clearly didn't learn your lesson from before, and so I won't let you go on and hurt anyone anymore." As Goku went on to kick Michael Myers so hard in the chest that Michael Myers literally went flying across the street, and as he did, Goku went on to acknowledge the fact that he might have hit Michael Myers a little too hard, as Goku went on to comment, "Aw man, I think I kicked him a little too hard, but if he was able to bounce back from what I did to him before, then surely this couldn't have fazed him. How crazy, that grip of his just now, and that look in his eyes. I don't think this guy is human. I have to go check on him. I didn't think I'd knock him this far back," Goku says, as of course he went on to investigate. He then continues, "But for a moment, all I could feel coming from him was hatred and violence. I can't chance my odds. Hey, wait, he's gone," Goku says, "but how? How could he have gotten up so quickly and vanished without me seeing him? Damn it," Goku says, "he could be anywhere, and it's way too dark for me to even see anything. I think that's it. I think that's what he uses to stay ahead. The darkness. I can't chance it. If he was able to sneak up on me the way he did, then there's no telling when he'll do it again. I have no choice. This should do the trick. It will give me the advantage I need." And as soon as Goku went on to close his eyes, Goku went on to not waste a single second by activating the powers of Ultra Instinct, and as he did, Michael Myers then came out of hiding in his attempts of once again trying to stab Goku, but this time, without even having to look at Michael, Goku went on to subconsciously dodge this as he went on to then tell Michael, "I knew you'd bite. Just how exactly did you find me here? Why are you doing this? I don't sense any humanity left within you. You're soulless, a dark and empty void of death and rage. Well, I won't let you continue to do this." As it was only then where Goku went on to completely vanish and getting behind Michael, and as he did, Goku then proceeded to put his fingers right on Michael's spine, similar to the 1-inch punch, as Goku went on to tell him, "I don't want to kill you, but you're leaving me with hardly any other choice. I don't know who you are or what it is that you want, but this is going to be the only chance that I give you. Don't force my hand in this. Either leave and never carry out these acts of violence again, or force my hand and be destroyed. It's your call." But with Michael Myers being Michael Myers, he quickly then attempted to turn around and stabbing Goku, as Goku went on to respond, "I see. I should have known." To which Goku then went on to give Michael Myers the 1-inch punch from behind and having to thrust Michael forward. It was only then where Goku then went on to continue, "I hate to do this, but maybe you'll learn the hard way once you have a taste of your own medicine." But even with Michael Myers' body then shown having to crash through a building, Goku did not know how much power he had used, as he went on to comment, "Oh no, damn it! I didn't think the force of that attack was going to cause that much damage. I don't want to kill him, so I'm hoping he's not dead. But maybe it worked. Maybe I knocked some sense back into him." "Wait," Goku says, "I can still feel his presence. I have to make sure he doesn't escape." And as Goku makes his way in finding out if Michael Myers is still there, he then went on to continue, "Thankfully, the light from using Ultra Instinct makes seeing in the dark that much easier. But for someone who isn't a Saiyan or possesses godly power, he's tougher than he appears." "There you are," Goku says. "I don't know what you are, but it's clear to me that you aren't a normal human. There's something more to you, something deeper. I'm using very low-scale attacks, so I don't want to kill you, but if you aren't willing to change or stop what it is that you're doing, then you'll leave me with no other choice but to end you. I don't want to do that, but I also want to know who you are. You're not from around these parts, nor did I ever hear you utter a single word from your mouth. Your soul is dark and you seem to be acting on instinct. So what are you?" Goku asks. Not to mention your body is able to endure a lot of punishment as well, which is surprising. I can sense you getting back up, Goku says. It's best if you stay down. Either you're not listening to me or you're too stubborn to accept the truth. You won't kill me. You can't. So please, Goku says. As Michael Myers attempted to once again slash Goku, Goku once again went on to avoid Michael's attack by leaping over to him and asking, "At least tell me why. I don't think you understand what you've gotten yourself into, and it's better if you don't find out." You won't stop, Goku says. As he ends up getting behind Michael, he then continues, "It's clear by now that knife of yours won't do anything, so you're out of options. Last warning. Last chance," Goku says. "Leave or be destroyed. Your move." But once again, Michael Myers decides not to listen, and as soon as he attempted to stab Goku in the face, Goku ended up completely avoiding the attack by then having to tell Michael, "Of course you would." Well, suit yourself then, and as soon as Goku ends up uppercutting Michael in the face, Michael Myers ends up dropping down on the ground as Goku went on to tell him, "I tried helping you. You leave me with no other choice. I'm sorry, but I have to do this." As only then, out of nowhere, Goten ends up coming back by having to shout, "Hey Dad, I think I was going the wrong way." And Goku's perplexed by this as he quickly went on to turn around by powering back down to his base form and responding, "You are going the wrong way? I told you not to be here, Goten." As Goten went on to respond, "I couldn't help but turn back once I saw you use that silver god power stuff, but Dad, who are you using it on?" "Well, I was using it on," and as soon as Goku then turns around and noticing how Michael Myers is now gone, he then went on to continue, "Wait, he's gone again? But he was just here. There's no way he could have got up that quickly. I don't sense his energy anywhere. Just who in the world is that guy? Just what in the world is he?" "It was nothing, Goten," Goku says. "Here, I'll go with you so you don't get lost on your way home," Goku says, as Goten went on to ask, "Hey, can we stop by one more house, Dad?" "I think it's better if we call it a night, champ," Goku replies. "It's been a weird night for us both. Plus, I don't want Chi-Chi to be angry at me for keeping you out." And with Goku then shown taking the lead in having to bring himself and his son home, Goten then went on to ask, "Say, Dad, why were you so jumpy? Were you fighting someone back there?" As Goku replies, "I wish I can answer that, Goten, but I don't know what was going on, but something tells me that this isn't over. It felt like an illusion, but it was real. Let's hurry and go home." And as Goku and Goten are shown leaving, from the darkness and the shadows, we get to see a silhouette of how Michael Myers is standing there and watching Goten and Goku take their leave, as only then the Beyond Dragon Ball Super Story of Goku's Halloween manga chapter special then comes to a close. Now, what I really enjoyed about this story, especially when putting it together, was having to introduce this concept and idea of Goku taking Goten out trick-or-treating for Goten's narrative to be that he wants to get more candy than Trunks, but all the while at the same time continuing the original story in which, as of course you guys can see here on your screen, of the first initial encounter that featured Goku having to interact with Michael Myers a while back. So in this story here, it's not as though Goku was fighting to kill, because that wasn't the objective, but instead, Goku wanted to kind of find out who, why, and more or less what Michael was doing here, how he found him. But for anyone out there who is very familiar with the Halloween franchise will tell you that despite being whoever you might be, whether that be Dr. Loomis or even Goku, Michael Myers was never going to give up his motives nor even speak to begin with. So with Goku not knowing this, it's not as though he needed to use Ultra Instinct as a means of putting Michael down, but simply having to use this as a source of light to guide him through the darkness, which was what the entire story was all about from the beginning, in Goku attempting to show sympathy and even going as far as to give Michael several chances to stop. But at the same time, with Michael being a very vindictful and violent person, he wasn't looking forward in taking up Goku's offer in stopping anything that he was doing. So in the comment section below, what I want to know from you guys are 3 specific things. That being number 1, let's just say as a hypothetical, if there were Halloween concepts adapted and introduced in Dragon Ball, then what would be one Halloween concept that you guys would love to see be adapted in Dragon Ball? Question number 2 is, what other Halloween crossover stories would you guys like to see us create involving Halloween concepts and Dragon Ball? And lastly, do you guys believe that Goku would truly show empathy and sympathy for Michael Myers despite Michael having to attempt to kill him, or do you believe that Goku would simply have enough and take Michael down for good? So again, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for your time. If of course you guys just so happen to be new to the channel, then be sure to go on ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on all notifications to never miss a single video posted onto the channel, as well as also giving this video a big fat thumbs up by slapping that like button down below to support the channel, as well as if you guys also happen to enjoy the story and want to see more stories like this. So thank you all so much for being here. Thank you all so much for your time. Happy Halloween to anyone out there who celebrates it. Tune back in for more, and I'll be seeing each and every single one of you down the comment section below and in the next video. Take it easy, guys, and have a great day. Peace. And a quick little reminder before you exit the video, if you guys are unaware, follow me on my secondary channels, which are also used to discuss and talk about all kinds of different subjects and topics, including gaming and live streams, beginning with Unreal Network, which is a channel dedicated in discussing all kinds of movies, breakdowns, current events, scary stories, theories, and more. So if you are someone who is into the entertainment world, then that's the channel for you. So head on over and subscribe over on Unreal Network, which up next is Unreal Vlogs, where I bring you guys a little closer into my life in taking you behind the scenes with vlogging content, parody videos, reactions, motivational videos, uplifting videos, and more. So if you want to get to know me on more of a personal level, then that's the channel for you. Hit that subscribe button to always be in the loop with Unreal Vlogs. And lastly, my gaming channel, Unreal Royale, where on that channel we dive more into the world of gaming, ranging from all different kinds of video games, from Dragon Ball to Resident Evil to Grand Theft Auto, Halo, Gears of War, Minecraft, all kinds of horror games, shooters, RPGs, and more, including live streams. So if you're a gamer and are into the gaming world, then smash that subscribe button over at Unreal Royale and experience the ride with me. I want to thank you all so much for your time. Thank you all so very much for your support, and I'll be seeing each and every single one of you in the next video.
This is the Galactic Emperor of the Universe, and of course I'm here to tell you to subscribe to UnrealEntGaming.
Also follow UnrealEntGaming on these social media platforms to stay connected at all times. And if you don't, then very soon you will all be dead!
Oh, did someone say UnrealEntGaming? Oh my god.
The fuck, Zarbon? Put on some clothes!
Well, why don't you put on any clothes?
What? I don't need clothes. Jesus Christ, that's huge! What, Broly?
Frieza,
Uh-oh.
prepare to die!
UnrealEntGaming, but once you get video, lots of likes, or Bill will turn you into chocolate!
Vados, get over here! Tell these mortals that I'm the biggest UnrealEntGaming fan. This is my moment. I'm a part of his notification squad. Universe 7 can have all the fun. I just want the food.
And don't forget to leave a comment on this video. Show some love for the best community on YouTube.
Kakarot!